Hello, Pisces. Pisces have a special place in my heart. My son is a Pisces. My nephew is a Pisces. So I will jump right in here and cleansed your space. I've laid out your spread. I would have done it online, but it takes me forever to shuffle, and we don't have time for that. So the current situation for December is something is coming, something that's been very burdensome, like a heavy load to carry, something heavy on your mind, something that has been exhausting in a way, is starting to come to an end with this 10 of Wands. And the Emperor means that there is some sort of, it's either Aries time that you're kind of looking forward to, or it could be that someone in a position of authority is aiding in releasing this burden for you. It could also be that you are becoming the authority on something. The Emperor is the person who calls the shots, the person who stands in the spot of superiority. So this is exciting. It's no surprise that my cat wants to come into your reading and be a menace to society. Anyways, what's crossing this situation is water sign energy with the King of Cups and then the Temperance card. King of Cups has a degree of emotional maturity. He is very loving, nurturing. He's a caregiver. And he is very much about his emotions and in being there for the emotions of others. Well, with the Temperance card, this is requiring, this part of you is requiring a degree of patience. We can see how on the Temperance card, something is being alchemized from cup to cup. It's got 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water. And in the background, there's a volcano that has erupted. So there's been some sort of chaos that you've been dealing with from the past that is now kind of alchemizing. So I think what has been kind of a blockage in this removing of this 10 of Wands energy, where you're just carrying all the things. All of the things have been kind of exhausting and it's taken a lot of your energy, is the fact that things are changing. You've been going through this emotional sort of transformation from feeling one way about something and switching it over to another. And you're trying to maintain a lot of your emotional maturity through this, Pisces. What's been kind of crowning this situation is the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. There's actually been quite a few 3s in this reading. There might have been a separation from your social circle. There's been, when we see the 3 of Swords in reverse, this means we're healing from some sort of pain, some sort of wounding, some event that caused pain, disruption in your healing. We're healing from these things. And it could have a lot to do with being separated from your support group, not feeling inclusive. What's being hidden is the Empress in reverse and the Page of Cups. So when we see this combination of the Empress in reverse and the Page of Cups, it could be an expectation that did not turn out as you expected. It could also indicate that you need to do a better degree of self-care for yourself. Also, there could be issues with your mother, or someone owes an apology with this Page of Cups. Something surrounding motherhood, something regarding your mother or the mother of your child. But for the most part, when we see this combination, it's a disappointing result of an expectation that did not turn out the way you wanted it to. Now, the effects of the past of this current situation, this burden being lifted, someone in a position of authority or you stepping into your authority. The past is the Sun and the 6 of Swords. You know, I feel like initially you had a really good feeling about moving forward into a different field or a different area, or moving past a relationship. This really kind of made you happy. Moving on to calmer waters. You felt like whatever situation, Pisces, that you were going into in the past, this decision really lit you up inside. It felt very promising. Like you had clarity on what it was you wanted to go do moving forward. I will say on the bottom of this deck is the 10 of Cups in reverse. And then under that is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There may have been a big imbalance in time, energy, and resources that created an issue in family life, happiness. It could have been a little rocky due to some sort of imbalance. There could have been health problems or issues with your education that kind of created this sense of not being where it is you want to be in terms of your family or your relationships. On the bottom of this deck is the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So, you know, this is promising because the 9 of Pentacles is like you've reached the stage of abundance. You can be looking forward to that, and things are reciprocal and balanced. There's a give and take. You see this little guy here? And so that's hopeful as well. I just think that you had your eyes set on a way one thing was going to go. You worked hard towards it, and it didn't turn out exactly the way you thought it would. But the outcome is the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Empress upright. This is pretty promising. Now, when we see the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, you could be doing something where you're working on your own. Maybe other people can't see the results of your hard work, and there could be some sort of broken contract or broken promise. But with this Empress upright, I mean, I feel like you made a promise to yourself. It's not even necessarily that there's a promise broken between you or a contract with anyone else. I feel like you have made a promise or a contract to yourself. And this is something you may be feeling like you're going at alone. But the Empress, I mean, this is motherhood energy. The Empress, she has the power of all 4 of the wands and all the suits. So she is really regenerative. She can create. I mean, she's perpetually pregnant, so she's always birthing new ideas, new creative endeavors. I love seeing this. She holds her scepter, like also as the counterpart to the Emperor. You have these 2 divine counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor begins your reading, and the Empress concludes it. I mean, this is a divine union of things that are happening for your highest good. I feel like you may have thought you were doing something collaborative. It was like a burden. It seems like you're spending a lot of time alone, really trying to get your own thoughts together about how you want to proceed going forward. Maybe something didn't turn out exactly the way you wanted it to, but it's still going to bear fruit. It's still going to generate abundance. All right, I pulled a card for you for advice for the month of December. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Let's see what it has to say. Narrow pathway. Don't make any quick decisions. Thinking things through, tread carefully. If you rush in anything, there are potential difficulties. Keep very focused and don't allow yourself to get distracted. Your project will succeed if you go slowly. The relationship will grow, but don't be in a hurry. Let it all emerge in its own time. Be thoughtful in all areas of your life. When the path becomes narrow, success will ensue if you go slowly and carefully. The traveler takes one step at a time, deliberately and cautiously. No detail of the path is overlooked. Keep your focus on the steps ahead. Don't get ahead of yourself. Breathe, relax. You'll be able to achieve what others have not. And if you take time to consider carefully all options and move forward with deliberate care. I hope that helped, Pisces. And if you wanted a reading with me, message me. We'll figure something out.